Hello everybody, welcome back to another One Piece chapter review and discussion. Today we'll be talking about chapter 1091, but before we get into that, I quickly want to apologize for just how absolutely dreadful and shit the last video was. I know it wasn't good, I had information wrong, it was short, and it was all around just a bad video. But I intend to make up for it in the upcoming videos. The Ni no Kuni video is still in production, but it'll be done soon, hopefully. And I've got plenty of other ideas. They're in the works. I just gotta make them. So pray for me. I will work hard. But with that said and done, let's get on to the actual chapter itself. Chapter 1091. This chapter goes so hard and actually ends a feud that has been going on for over a decade, and the Straw Hats are finally about to get their revenge. However, before we can get to the Straw Hats' revenge on a certain man, we actually get to see all of the vice admirals trying to get on to Egghead Island, although it's not going well for them because they've got not only pacifistas, upgraded pacifistas attacking them, but also swimming animal robots, which are pretty powerful. However, vice admirals are also pretty powerful, and they're pretty much equal to that of a swimming robot animal. But the pacifistas, that's a different story. Not only are they pacifistas, they're upgraded ones, so they don't stand a chance. A single chance against those. And Kizaru is on land fighting Sentomaru, and we actually do get to see a bit of Sentomaru's backstory later on in the chapter, but now we actually see Kizaru and Sentomaru fighting, and we learn that Sentomaru is actually not got the world's greatest defense, because Kizaru is the one who taught it to him, so Kizaru kind of has the same defense as him, and when you think about it like that, who's gonna win? It's gonna be Kizaru. Sentomaru does not stand a chance, not even in the slightest. Although, then we actually see Sentomaru's backstory, as I mentioned before, and we actually see why he has got abilities that Kizaru has. It's because Kizaru trained him when he was younger. And we also see that Sentomaru was actually kicked out of his village, and then hired by Vegapunk to be a personal bodyguard. So Sentomaru asked Kizaru for tips on how to be a good bodyguard, which I think is quite sweet. And a bit sad that we have to see them fighting, and also adds a bit more to Kizaru's character. Up until now, I thought Kizaru was the cold-hearted bastard of the Marines. I even made a video comparing him to a villain. Please don't watch it, it's not very good. But the point I'm trying to make is, until now, I really thought, and I really thought Kizaru was some cold-hearted dickhead. But now, I think he is just following orders. I think he's just doing what he's told, like every other Marine. We might even see a Fujitora change with him. Who knows? Maybe, could be. Although, this backstory doesn't last for long, and then Kizaru absolutely smokes. You could call him Smoker because he absolutely smokes Sentomaru. And after doing so, things take a change for the worst, because Kizaru now has control over all of the pacifistas, which he wouldn't have had before because Sentomaru is pretty high up on the pecking order of the people who can use the pacifistas. But now Kizaru can control them. The vice admirals are coming onto land because the pacifistas are taking out all of the sea monster robot people now. And Kizaru won't actually be caught by the laser that protects the Labo phase because he's made of light. So he flies straight on up there to go Sabaody Archipelago the Straw Hats again. Not good, not great, although something's changed since Sabaody Archipelago. Something big has changed. The Straw Hats are no longer the weaklings, the rookies they were before. Straw Hat Luffy has gone from a member of the worst generation, a rookie that reached Sabaody Archipelago, to one of the four emperors, the leading pirates of the New World. So this battle, it's not going to be like it was before. Kizaru is strong, but he's not that strong. And while we've got that fight going on, we've got another fight going on in the Labo phase, although it's a bit different. It's going to be Zoro versus Lucci, so that's interesting. Kaku, he's not really doing anything. He's kind of knocked out on the floor, and before Zoro is actually able to fight Lucci, Lucci takes out Stussy. Poor Stussy, you weren't in the story for long. Well, you kind of were, but, like, you didn't actually have relevance. No one really cared about you until recently, and now you're dead. Rest in peace, fallen soldier. But overall, this chapter was really good, another 10 out of 10 chapter. And the problem I usually have with a lot of One Piece chapters is the paneling, and that was not a problem in this chapter. This chapter had fine paneling, it was intense, it was good. We're gonna finally get to see Luffy's revenge against Kizaru. We're gonna get to see an intense battle between Zoro and Lucci, and maybe Stussy will live, I hope so, I don't know. But who really knows? And then we'll get to see Elbaf, finally. We've been waiting so long for this, it's going to be so good. But that is the end of the video, it's the end of the chapter, it's the end of everything. And if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to subscribe, smash that like button, and leave a comment down below, that would be much appreciated. And goodbye.